I would like to start with thanking the people who supported this conference. Without these folks, we wouldn't be able to do these types of events. Particularly Qualcomm, NYU Tandon, IBM, Verizon, Outfront Media, Cabellino & Company, and Juniper Media.
The tech sector loves to talk about disruption. And I think that's such an important concept for us to think about how smart cities, our metrics should be smart cities as disruptive of inequality. They fundamentally have to disrupt inequality. And as we're thinking about and I'm very pro-technology, and I think technology we need the advances we're getting. What we also need, though, is to make sure everyone in our diverse human ecosystem in this city, in this state, in this nation, are able to actually have the tools that technology offers, make use of them, and create these human ecosystems that are not only identifying the problems that need to be solved, but figuring out how they get solved.
If you guys look on the outside of a building, you see that little gray box. There's about 818,000 buildings in New York City that have wireless water meters. What does that mean in real time? That means that each of those buildings is transmitting its water usage to a central data hub. Okay, great. That means every year we save about $3 million from not having people having to go into basements and actually read meters. It means that we've seen a 50% reduction in sort of complaints from consumers about incorrect water bills. We've saved about $70 million for individual homeowners because they actually are alerted when there is a spike in their water bill, right? So it's about not only making the city run better, but it's about making people's lives easier, getting a little extra cash in the bank.
I think your question is also getting at government's inertia or resistance to change.
Yes, definitely.
I think there's a real government gets a bad rap on that. There are a lot of brilliant and motivated and innovative and inspired people in government. And I think that, if anything, sometimes you just need to find each other. But the people are there, and the brains are there, and the talent is there. And so particularly when it comes to digital managers, for example, sometimes they aren't the senior-most person in the org chart. So it's really about empowering people and telling them it's okay to share best practices and to share ideas. This is a safe space for innovation, and that's how the best ideas get into the world.
I just want to make sure, as my colleague indicated, that the folks in New York are going to be able to participate in this economy. And I am just a little worried about that. I mean, the schools, as I talked about, you can't be a computer science teacher yet because the state hasn't put that as a line. You have to be an English or math teacher in order to be a computer science teacher. That has to change. Just a small issue, but I like to talk about the mundane because that's how you build the bigger. And second, we still need, I know that Silicon Harlem, for instance, is doing a great job partnering with City College to teach coding and so on because it's inexpensive to have that kind of partnership, and they're doing it all through Harlem. But we still don't have the technology for the individuals at an affordable price to learn it all. And that's still an issue for us.